Will he get there fast enough?
This is a very, very interesting round at the moment because EnVyUs are losing players despite having the positioning. I don't know if they can hold on. Oh, the reload comes in, the knife is out, but it's not required. Happy's got the save. And now it's all on Kiyoshima. 15 HP, and look at the chaos! The anarchy, that round was over within 30 seconds. And G2, they managed to have a very fast response there. And EnVyUs, the thing is that I would almost be more afraid in this position because they're going for the force buy on the T side. They could completely wreck G2's economy. What kind of round do they have in store for them? We've got Happy and Kenny S on the scout. What if MBK picks up the scout? What if Kiyoshima? James, this could be chaotic as hell.
No, Dan, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be calm, serene.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid for the madness. Now, we've got a fast cat take from EnVyUs as well, so the chaos is about to begin if there is to be some.
All right. Double scouts on the T side. I think it could be more of a problem on the CT side, especially in this kind of position. But let's see how they do this, the NV side. 4 players on shorts. Look at these counter nades coming in, the flashes, the HE's. Not going to connect with the HE, but Jake's going to take down Kiyoshima in a dangerous spot on the elevator. Kenny's going to find the plant on towards short. So EnVy will concentrate on trying to hold down short, but they've only got a scout and a deagle to do it with.
But they got Kenny S and Happy on the scouts. First scout down, Happy is dead. Apex into the deagle though. Critical damage done to Rain despite falling. Apex has given his team a good opportunity. And Kenny S with another frag. And now it's on Kenny S with the scout. Oh, that was instantaneous there. Didn't even reach the peak of his first jump. And Kenny S, man, this guy is an assassin.
Dan. And just so long, Dan, they continue to do it now. G2 are going to take their chance to go for the buy. Rain being tagged through the door, just as Makalele was
sticker he put the sticker on his forehead, James.
That is the biggest sticker I have ever seen in my life. And the sticker, Dan, is killing people on shorts.
Yeah, it's like a name tag, you know, instead of slapping on his chest, it's on his forehead, he's running around. But Kiyoshima's led the charge, he's leading the charge now. No, he's been dismissed by Makalele.
Smell you later.
So we're getting a lot of frags here from G2. They're not doing too badly, although they're down to a CZ and a P250 now. So their chances are definitely dwindling. But the bomb is down in double doors, and that's controlled with a guy that has 10 HP and a scout. So let's see if Fox can get something done. Well, looks like only 2 players in the end will fall for EnVyUs. So they've managed to surpass the danger zone. How does that go? I don't know. Oh, it's highway to the danger zone. That's what I wanted to do, James. But I messed it up.
EnVy, now it's Kiyoshima's turn to crash. First it was NBK. Now it's Kiyoshima. So while we have this pause, just make sure you follow the channel at 675k. We will be giving away some Falchion knives to some subscribers. And I think Kiyoshima is back. Ain't gonna get your CDs back. G2 with little money in the bank here, they're going to have to go for the eco. Unless they're feeling a bit fruity, then tutti fruity, something else that rhymes with fruity.
Nope, got nothing.
All I can think of is booty.
Well, that's a good one.
Thank you very much.
That's probably the only one that rhymes with that.
Great.
Anyway, EnVyUs now in this position where they should be getting some free monies. And in a round like this, you want to try to play it in a controlled manner. You do not want to drop a weapon to your opposition. Happy could be in a really nice spot and allow, you know, be that guy that fact finds for his team. I like how Kenny S has gone for the orb pretty much straight away. Whenever you can get Kenny S on the orb straight away, you should do it. And we will indeed see Apex with the deagle moving in. Oh, sorry, it's Happy actually, sorry, with the Mac 10 moving in down the bottom of middle. It's a good move. Oh, what is going on? All the dings everywhere. Everyone's dead again. Kiyoshima killing Apex. This is... James, we said there was going to be madness. And there is madness all over the place.
Oh, Makalele is dead, Dan. 3 surviving players for the NV side. That was indeed pretty damn mad. So, NV with a 2-round advantage. G2 coming out with the buy. Just the 1 AWP on them. Makalele with no armor. Let's see what position he's going to be playing. Double AWPs for the NV side as they try to extend their lead. Again, yeah, the remaining G2 players all going to have themselves Kevlar at the very least. The smoke's coming down towards long while the angle is held with the AWP. Curious to see where the AWP will go afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, Happy, of course, MBK's baiting a little bit for him there, but Fox is pretty determined on this angle, I would imagine. And that means that Happy is not really going to be that much use at this point now. It's been smoked off as well, so well-timed smoke by G2. And EnVyUs, that's going to slow them down a little bit, so they're going to have to go and put their attention towards Catwalk, and that could be the next opening potentially. Now, who is it up here we've got? Is it just, yeah, Apex, who's just trying to mess with them there. But G2 are playing this setup, very passive one that, you know, we saw that it got exploited by TSM on a multiple occasions. And will EnVyUs be of similar mind as TSM? So far, it looks like they are very patient. They really think that they're going to get peaked here.
Yeah, Envy just waiting for a pick, but there will be no pick, not yet. G2 starting to move though. Jake's been playing Goose for a very long time, but now he's just facing the short area. There are 4 players here. I think we might see a few drops into Elevator indeed. There goes one. Kishima getting a frag onto Jake as well. Oh, Makalele exposed by the jump down from Apex. And that's another one to go. Then it's just waiting for somebody to push along. Nobody covering us back, and it's all falling apart here for G2. But it's still got a man. They're only 1 man down. They can still do this. NBK heavily tagged. They've got no nade to push with.
Oh, dangerous game there, jumping, but the baiting is really the key, and that's going to actually work out. The shot will be missed though, and G2 will realize this is a little bit too difficult, and they're going to go save the weapons, which is a smart choice considering the fact that their economy is definitely not so good. And EnVyUs with a nice save, and this is actually a similar way that the TSM actually would approach these rounds. And as you mentioned, I think it was it J-Chem who was actually in a very forward position by the barrels instead of Goose, and playing Goose in a spot where a team is playing for the short plant is actually much more powerful. So that could have been a little edge that was removed from G2. That could have made the difference had he remained in that position. But hey, it's a timing thing. We see those small little timings can screw over pretty much anybody. Best player, indeed.
It looks like they're going to spend some money around this AWP and this M4. Some players picking up the Kevlar and some armor penetrating pistols as well. Rain going for a fast aggression up top mid, but there's already a player in underpass. I've called it underpass again. It's Apex with 2 super fast frags, looking for a 3rd one. Apex single-handedly wrecking G2 in this round.
That is dirty work there by Apex. In goes a nade in front of him. Won't find Dennis, but Apex will, and he is not stopping. Nice 4K there from Apex. He obliterated them there. That's beautiful to see. Now G2 in with a good buy though. Lots of money did they get the AWP on Fox. I mean, he was so good on the last match with the AWP.
So it begins. 4-round lead for Envy when the double AWPs come out for G2, as Dan said. Fox is going to be one of the men with the plan. I think Happy was still moving while he took that shot. Nobody going to get tagged just yet. We've got another fast push on short from G2 here.
Oh dear. Apex is at it again. He won't get the second though this time, but the punish comes in from Kenny. Kenny's got Apex's back. Jake him in a forward position. He needs to deliver something from this one. Quick peek there into upper dark by G2, but nothing committed to take the area. Just a close hold in the B sites. However, that's not going to help them as EnVyUs are moving towards this catwalk area. And Kiyoshima, nice transference there from the pre-fire into the frag onto J-Chem as he peeked. And it could not get worse from this point unless Makalele gets some shots off, which they won't even allow him to do. And man, Rain is out in the cold.
They had a bad start to the first game. We're seeing almost a mirror image of that, but from a different style from Envy. Kenny and Happy with those 2 AWPs. Rain doesn't know what lies on the other side of this door. He would just stand here and hold an angle. What more can he do in a situation? I think he made a footstep there. Indeed he did. Happy's on the hunt now, and the flank's coming in from Kenny as well. Jumping on top of the vent. Distractions coming in with the nades. They'll be happy to get the frag first. Going to trade for the Dragon Lore, of course.
6-1. EnVyUs doing a very good job here so far against G2. And the double AWP versus double AWP, I think we're going to see that a lot. It's something that is pretty common. I think, you know, if we would have Fnatic in this matchup, we would see the same thing as well. I think with 4 AWPs on the map at any given moment on the buys versus buys. And we do have a few Kevlars here for G2, so maybe they can get something done here with a fast engagement. Oh wow! We get a couple kills coming in straight away, but there's more players where that came from. So G2 can't feel confident in going for the weapons. We have a big rotation.
Nice.
From the G2 guys as they make their way over to claim some of the weapons and the frags. And it is 3-on-3, and they got some Kevlars left alive on these players. And the bomb is needs to go down still, so that will lead the charge.
Makalele close to the window, but heavily tagged. Again, not much to lose in this situation. Up against 3 players. Ooh, make it 2. He's close as well. Could get the 1 tap. Not meant to be. The nade gonna finish things off here. I used to actually play with somebody called Rue. But from the start of Source, he said no, Dad. The one server's going down was the last straw for him. Still around. Never played CS. 7-1 Envy leads. The AWPs coming out once more this time. I say AWPs, but it's only 1 for the G2 side. The 2 continue, however, for Envy. KennyS and Happy having the time of their lives, Dan.
Yeah, it's been pretty effective for them. MBK is a beast at opening up from the upper dark side as well on T side. And there it is. He gets to frag the entry onto Fox. Is sick. There's a next player there. It's Rain. He's going to go for the challenge. Oh, MBK snaps him down as well. And now it's a completely open B-bomb site. Hey, MBK is going to get traded, gets caught through the doors, but that is an opening for KennyS to take down Makalele. And in doing so, an even bigger advantage for EnVyUs. Not a good position if you're G2 right now. It must feel so hopeless. This really feels crazy right now. EnVyUs are looking so damn good, and they only lost 1 player so far, and they're not going to let J-Chem and Dennis save.
NBK is godlike, generally speaking.
Yep, he is. He is. Yeah, it's so sick when you can feel that confidence to go for those engagements and you actually win them. It's like this psychological thing as well, where it really enables you to feel good, and I don't know, you can get into that zone. Become an entry machine. I'm afraid that MBK is going to just be completely just menacing on that B entry just over and over again for G2, because the upper dark area, that should be hard for you on the T side. It should be very consistent as an entry opportunity. So if MBK keeps doing that, this game is going to be over fast.
Yeah, it's hard to stop that man when he's doing things like that. And again, we said, will G2 have the money for these AWPs? The answer is sometimes, but rarely. 8-1. And, you know, we saw Envy dominate Fnatic. Are they going to dominate G2 in the same fashion on a very different map? At least in this round, Jake will get the first entry.
All point is down, but look at this. 3 frags out of nowhere. Really well handled. And again, that B site is completely destroyed. And, I mean, Envy even bought 3 AWPs and, you know, to tackle the start of this round, because they have so much money that they don't want to lose money by having max money and not get just, you know, being capped out. So yeah, this is a bad look.
Use it or lose it, Dan.
Yeah,
I believe is the phrase.
Use it or lose it.
So G2 have to keep spirits high as they face adversity round after round here versus Envy, who are slowly but surely making an argument for best team in the game in a time where Fnatic facing some frustration. Although TSM having good consistency. Ooh, that's an unfortunate miss for Makalele, but he won't miss a second time. Is paranoid of a player towards long. Is he going to peek though? Might be a mistake. Happy hunting for the frag. We've seen crazy wallbangs from that box before. Oh, there's flames down as well. He just about survives.
Man, it's like a nuke went off and he like jumped in a fridge. He survived, James. He survives. But when you step outside, James, there's just destruction everywhere, and that's what's going to happen right now.
Fallout 4.
Because there are AWPs, there are AKs, there are grenades. There's EnVyUs players with all those things. And so far that's been to the detriment of G2. And, well, here we go. Slow rounds from EnVyUs so far. Apex with their first opening onto J-Chem in middle, just clearing out middle. And they take Catwalk. It really feels like EnVyUs is able to do whatever the hell they want at the moment.
How do you keep your resolve in a situation like this? Apex looking to come down to the slope as well. Luckily he gets caught on the corner and he'll get the frag regardless. Still a player on car. Not sure if you heard the gunfire there. Gonna see him now. Wow. Down he goes. These Envy players are too good at this game, Dan.
That is so sick, man. If it's not Apex, it's MBK. If it's not MBK, it's Kiyoshima, it's KennyS, it's Happy. These guys are looking strong. It's glorious to watch. And G2 are on the unfortunate end of this, terrorizing. So here we go. Rain
Run for the hills, Dan. Run for your life.
Run to the hills. Do you know what song it is, James?
Nope.
God damn it! I can't believe you don't know Iron Maiden. This is a crime. It's criminal.
I just hope my hotel room has a line, Dan. When we go to the major. Yes, I'm wearing the glasses.
Jesus.
Milk it like a farm of cows, Dan. We're going to Romania.
A farm of cows?
Yeah, you'd milk a farm of cows, right? Be lots of milk was the idea. Milk it a lot. Moving swiftly on. 9-round lead for Envy here. As G2 do what they can with the Force Spider. Scouts coming out. The FAMAS is coming out. Lack of grenades, though. Got a lot of flashbangs. See what they can do with them.
Yeah, first frag going to Happy there. Nice entry from a Longhouse. And MBK playing a little bit more slow in upper dock. And G2 might be forced to, I mean, either they play really passively from this position, or they try to take a risk. And they don't have 2 players in upper dock, and that's usually the first risk that teams like to take. Although that said, there are 2 players in B now, and so they might opt to do that because they need to get some info as to what's going on, so they can try to preemptively rotate into the right location instead of reactively rotating into a taken bomb site. Gonna be fast. And here we go. The push comes in onto Long from EnVyUs, and G2, they need to hit these shots.
4 men on road is the phrase coming down long A here. As I think that's Rain trying to do what he can. He will fall in a trade after taking down Apex. You can see Happy holding an angle. Now, before this shot used to be impossible to hit. People jumping onto Xbox. Now you can hit it with the new hitboxes, but he's opting for a different one. Misses a shot. Jacob comes for to take him down with the FAMAS. Will that smoke pop off in time for NBK's position to not be revealed? Indeed it will. Holding the angle, punishing the players. Fox unable to escape.
That was a really well-placed smoke there from MBK. Look how he's baiting them up. Oh, but J-Chem's going to find himself a return. 2 versus 2, but they still need to get onto the bomb site, and they realize at this point with no kit, there is just no time. There is no time for this. Might try to get sneaky frag, but we will have EnVyUs moving safely away into Long, keeping their weapons alive. And this is, it's so cool to watch. I mean, it sucks to be on the receiving end of this, but hey, G2 gave us a really awesome game against TSM just before this in dust2. So there is that in there, working in their favor, I guess. But right now it's all about EnVyUs and how well they're playing. Like Apex, man, it's just this guy.
Apex,
it's whatever he does, it seems just to be godlike.
3 AWPs on this round, but of course 1 less for G2. They just have not had the cash. Happy waiting patiently, not making the connection. There is a player close to long doors, but he will not be engaged yet by Envy, who are creeping into B. That's the bomb down, but can they hold on to it? There's a second play coming in for the CTs. Makalele just holding the angle there. This is a sticky situation for Envy, but NBK is going to brazenly just run in, collect the bomb, and run out again.
Now, I don't know what happened there, because Kenya's was trying to entry with the AWP, and someone threw him the bomb. Like, so he's like there, and that could have fallen into the site, and they would have been screwed, but they still have a 4 versus 4 situation, which is to the favor of these teams. As Kiyashima tries to enter into the catwalk, he's going to be successful. J-Chem will get taken down, but they've got to be careful of nades because they have a couple players who are very, very low. Although there are no nades left actually on G2 apart from one incendiary, which will get tossed. So where it went, but it's down somewhere. And EnVyUs back away towards an A splits play. And they might very well send all 3 players here. Indeed, they will towards the A long area. They already have Happy in position. He's going to spot the head. Oh no, he won't. He won't spot the head in his periphery there onto Dennis. So it's all on these 3 players. And oh, G2, are they thinking? Are they reading this as a B?
Oh no.
Ah, no.
There are no smokes though for the Envy side, so they could still get. Oh, there is a smoke. Got deployed just before I looked at the inventory, and the bomb will go down. That plant will allow the bomb to be defended from the platform on A long. 2 versus 2 now. 1 player heavily tagged for both sides. NBK goes down, leaving Apex with 16 HP. Coming in with the Molotov, but he's going to have to hold it for longer than that. Caught in no man's land, he will fall to the bullets of Rain.
It's really interesting as well because, you know, if he didn't get caught there, and if the Molotov landed correctly, they don't have a kit, so just being able to get a frag, you know, you could definitely have a super strong 1 versus 1 situation there. Now, we have a situation whereby it's going to be very tough for EnVyUs to actually lose. See, this is game jinx. Very tough indeed.
Dan, they've doubled their score. They had 1. Now they have 2.
And there's AWPs everywhere again. Everywhere.
3 AWPs on the T side. 1 dropped after the initial shenanigans. Oh, they're going back for it, or what are they doing? Kishima currently has a Glock. Okay, he's going for the AK. All is well. All is calm. Rain has been tagged down to 19 HP over here. 2 players in B for the CTs at the moment. You can see the T's moving down mid with the bomb. Makalele trying to get an engagement, but no frags.
No frags indeed. Now, have to see whether or not G2 can get a better start, because very often they're actually losing the first man. They're the ones to suffer that fate in pretty much all these rounds. And we get the creep towards Catwalk again from EnVyUs, and they're just keeping it simple at the moment. And in go the nades. They still have their options open into middle. We just saw the, we didn't see on the screen, but MBK actually just checked into double doors. He checked the close spot, so he knows there's no G2 player who's able to actually hear the movement of EnVyUs right now. So this is very key information, because EnVyUs are posturing into the A play, but they're going for the B. This is it's an awesome play coming in from EnVyUs, and Kiyoshima takes down Fox straight away. This round is fantastic from the French once again.
Missing the shot are the G2 players. Jay going to come in for the save though. Still a man disadvantage, still a bomb. Going in the wrong direction as far as G2 are concerned. Rain spraying through the smoke, doing what he can. But he's up against fire from different directions. Apex coming in with yet another frag. Man advantage for Envy now as G2 start to move quickly. But Kenyes is going to pretty much shut down the round once more. Makalele going to have to save for the last if he can.
This James, this situation, this hopeless despair that Makalele is in right now.
It's like Mad Max, but old school one with Mel Gibson and Tina Turner, Dan.
All right, well,
she had fantastic hair in that film. Don't try and tell me otherwise.
I would not.
You better not, buddy.
I wouldn't.
Her hair was fantastic. Let's see the scoreboard.
I'm glad to see that you're passionate about things in life, James.
Tina Turner was a beast in Mad Max. At least the hair was. Let's not talk about the acting, Dan.
Someone should Photoshop her hair onto you, James.
Why would they do that?
Because you like the hair so much.
Why don't they Photoshop a hamster onto your head? How about that?
All
That's
right,
a suggestion.
And it could be in the same picture, James.
Shut up.
It would be glorious.
Stop.
All right. So obviously G2 don't have much to play with right now. Makalele did manage to save his AWP, so there is that small consolation. And they're going for a cat boost as well in this round. However, we don't get a fast play up catwalk from EnVyUs, so this aggression from G2 might not find its mark. And EnVyUs are being a bit static at the moment. Come on, come on.
Oh.
Come on. I believe still. There is still time.
Oh.
No.
Well, while that was going on, G2 have lost 40% of their team. Envy have lost Kenyes, but they continue the march. The bomb is coming down long. Only Makalele is here to try and defend, and he is facing short, turning around now, but he can do nothing to the force that is Apex.
Man, Apex. Bomb has been planted. He's a predator, James.
Rain just turned black. He literally just turned black in front of us. It's like it's some. Is this Metal Gear Solid? Is this like new tech? He just the bomb got planted. He's like, okay, I'm gonna turn on stealth mode.
Stealth mode.
And just go into hashtag 000000 Dan.
Let's go RGB, guys. You're a demon taunt nerd, aren't you?
I said hashtag, but it is indeed just hash, not hashtag. It's not Twitter Dan. It's Paint Shop Pro.
Paint Shop Pro.
Yeah, back in the old school.
Paint Shop Pro.
When I couldn't get hold of Photoshop Dan, it was Paint Shop Pro. Shout out to Jask.
That's amazing. All right. Oh my God, Kiyoshima will find everyone. Apex though only gets one frag. And he's going to leave it up to the in-game leader, Happy there, and MBK, who is playing off of him as well. Moving in through the doors. This is looking pretty good for G2. Again, that they are finding success on the site. J-Chem, the new addition. The man with the Glock and all the headshots.
Is this the beginning of something beautiful, Dan? Or just a delay to impending death?
The inevitable.
Submission.
I don't know, James.
Well, Envy are on the force, Dan.
What's beautiful?
Envy are on the force. So you have to expect him to win. Because it's Envy. What more is there to say? Now it's NBK's turn to dance with the Deagle, and he will live for a few seconds and then die.
That's one of those moments where I can see it go really badly. It's like, guys, I've got a great idea. Let's peak this choke point, one man at a time against 4 players. That's what we saw right there. But it worked out. It's fine. Okay, G2 control of long, and we'll have the push in. Oh, Apex, he doesn't know which target to choose from. It's like a kid at a candy store. Which one do I pick? It's Kiyoshima now. He's the last man standing with his 5-7. Running and gunning, but it's Dennis to make the kill and get the round there for G2. But there is such a journey. This is like Lord of the Rings, James. Frodo, he's just been entranced with this massive journey. I don't know how else to say this, James.
Who's Smeagol? Is it Smeagol? Is that his name?
Smeagol is what? Well, yeah. What about Smeagol?
Wait, who's the precious person?
It's Smeagol, also known as Gollum.
That's what I meant.
Known as Gollum after he gets driven insane.
Well, G2 are currently driving bullets into the brains of Envy. And there is one for Apex, but Kenny's got the angle, and now he's got the bomb. The bomb's flown deep into the side, picks up an AK as well. Despite the aim punch, he's going to get the frag, traded by Fox. Expensive round though. Now G2 need to survive with an AK and a scout, and they are allowing Happy to creep into the site as Happy does. Coming in close for the frag. Fox holding things down for now, but again, AK and the scout. Makalele going to the pistol, just about surviving with 4 HP. Pick up an AK, another round in the bag for G2, just about.
So how close will G2 get to Mordor, James? How close?
Who knows?
Will they go all the way?
They have many moats to cross, Dan. Moats filled with hippos.
Will they throw the ring
Moats
into lava?
guarded by badgers. Will they be got by the badgers? Will they get got by the badgers, Dan?
I don't know, James, but Fox, nice opening there on the timing from him. And this is the kind of stuff that made the last match so incredibly just tense all the time. Oh no, Apex is in the doors, but J.Kim gets the kill again. He's like the anti-Apex right now. Keeps taking him down in these 2 rounds for G2, but Happy, what a nice flash there from G2. Excellently placed. Stop Happy from getting a frag.
Just as TSM did in a previous dust2 match today on your very screens live here from FACEIT Studios. G2 do the same. 2-man advantage, but you know, Envy are capable of a great many things, especially with these players. What can Kishima do here? He's got many people to engage, gets himself a 1v1 versus Rain, and comes down on top, comes back to the B-bomb site to take a second one with him. Gets traded by Dennis though. That's the B-bomb site in control of the T's with a man advantage as well. In this situation, we saw TSM try and save on the CT side. What will Envy choose to do? Ruthless aggression and through the smoke is the answer. NBK coming in with a 2-man, and he's completely wrecked the round here for G2. Where's their last player? Fox coming in from the tunnel. He will trade NBK, but now Happy has an advantage for smoke as well. He doesn't have a kit though, so he's going to have to try and find the frag here. Fox coming in, desperate. Happy misses a shot, and Fox will just about, skin of his teeth, take the round for G2. Dan, say something. Thank you very much, Dan. What an insane play. The difference in styles between TSM and Envy. Envy don't care about numbers, they don't care about your skill, they're going to come for your smokes and shoot you in the face and your trade fragger.
Oh. It is, Alright then.
Analyze that.
Alright. MVK is performing brain surgery right now. Full frontal lobotomy. And he's fully booked, James. There's more to come. Let's
Please make your way to the lobotomy station where NBK is waiting with various tools and no anesthetic.
Here they go, Apex is there, he's going to peek at the perfect moment against all of them! Oh my god, Apex with all 3 on the 5-7, and there's one more left, and he's going to find a headshot where he's jumping in the air. But Apex, he is the predator. No, I can't go there, James.
Don't do it.
I can't, no, I won't. Maybe I will.
Only Envy are capable of things like this. Only Envy. Only French players led by Happy are capable of such insanity, such madness, such bedlam, anarchy. G2 on a Glock eco with Envy on 14 points.
Oh god. Phineas getting challenged here, falls on the Deagle, and he's getting the meat shots in with that one. Those players going down, and this is a bad look for G2. This looks worse than the sequels to The Matrix, James.
That's pretty bad. That is in fact shocking. Dennis has an AK. Probably the most aggressive member of the G2 side, maybe the most aggressive man at a computer in Sweden. Versus the 3 players of Envy. He has a minute on the clock. He has no idea of their positions. He is holding an angle, biding his time, waiting for them to peek, waiting to answer a question Envy might ask. But they are holding steadfast in formation, a flying V without the flying, because they're still there.
No. It's like the Mighty Ducks. Oh. We get the dance. The dance is romantic, intimate.
And ends all of a sudden, Dan. To the shock of everyone. Now there's just embarrassment and red faces.
He slipped on the banana peel. 15-6. FBS one away now from winning this one in explosive fashion. I like how all of these games so far today have been awesome, just in completely different ways. 3 AWPs for EnVyUs because they're EnVyUs. And G2 are making their way forward down mid, but the aggression is real. Apex will go down straight away, but the trade comes in from the grenade. As Kiyoshima able to reinforce Kenny S in case he gets challenged. 4 versus 3, EnVyUs with the advantage.
Happy being flashed in around the corner of long, and he will see that it is secure for now. G2 with only 3 players left in what could be the last round. What is their play? How do they use their limited numbers to their advantage? They have 1 AWP. I'm sure they would like 2, but they'll have to make do with what they have. They picked the wrong corner versus Envy, and they are probably going to die. That's a great wide peek by Jake to take down a Kiyoshima, leaving Envy with 3 players with 3 AWPs, Dan.
Oh, there it is though. Kenny S, the first shot. Looking for the flicks. He's got the spot. Fox is in though. He's been so huge for G2. He saved them so many times against TSM. But, man, they're not even close to Mortar right now, James. Everyone's just mutinied already, and they're back to wherever the hell the comments come from, James. I'm not a nerd.
So they saw Kenny S at B, and the answer is go A, go A, go A. Happy is holding down the other AWP on A. He's going to get taken down by Jake. That's going to be the site. That's going to be the plant. Kenny, time to clutch. We know what he's capable of. He's a super dangerous man. Maybe the most dangerous, most wanted man in France. Got 2 players to find. And I think he is done for now. Had a quick pot shot, and he will make his exit.
Yeah. Moment of calm. Moments of calm.
There have been many moments of madness, Dad.
Yeah.
Many moments of pain, struggle, people sinking in deep waters.
We should just put like a straight jacket on everyone in EnVyUs. They are all bananas.
All this aggression, Dan, I need a cuddle, not from you. Or producer Reese. Sorry, dude.
Then you're screwed.
You just won't do.
Okay, so G2 managing to hold on here by the skin of their teeth.
Ooh.
By a fingernail.
Double Deeg, double 5-7, singular, AVP if you're from Sweden. Kenny down to 7 HP, Dan. 7 HP. I have more than 7 fingers. He has 7 HP.
Okay, we'll get the first kill from Kenny there. So EnVyUs, they might be at it again. We've got so many, well, we've got a couple of Deegs here, a couple of 5-7s. There's a nice pop though from JChem from Lower Dark. Apex was doing it to them. It's only fair that JChem can do it to MBK in that position. Kenny is just on his spot though. I would be very afraid of it, if I was in his spot, because the smoke's down, they could easily throw a nade into the back there and he would be he'd be toasted by the grenade. It's a toast grenade.
I don't mind a bit of toast every now and then, but not today. There's a 2-man hold on short from Envy. Maybe aware that they don't have anybody close to long. If it is to be in a push, then maybe they can hold on for a potential retake. Apex going to look for some information. Also allows them to be a bit closer to B should assistance be required. 4 versus 4. 2 CTs on either site. And G2 again just posturing. Kenny S back on the box with the AWP.
Oh, the pre-fire. And Kiyoshima's in with the Deke now. He will miss the initial shot, and he's going to get completely wrecked on the bomb site. In goes the rest of G2 now. Things look fantastic here for G2 side. Happy's going to find himself a fast frag, and he's going to spend most of his time making sure that guy is really, firstly, dead.
He is definitely dead. Kill him until he's dead, Dad.
15-8 and G2. The mutiny is over. They've managed to rekindle the morale. And they've begun the journey back again, James. But they're weak.
They're weak. They're cut. They've got a cut behind above the eye, Dan. And Envy are trying to thumb it while the referee's not looking. You can see Envy now have gone for the force. They have 4 rifles of mixed strengths. That is a deep nade going all the way in. But there's nobody home. Lacking nades are the CT side. 4 AKs and your facilities. Keep it together, Dan.
I'm good. I am good. And G2 is about to find some contact. Here is Happy. And he's going to go in. Oh, they weren't even looking. They weren't even looking. Contact of the first kind. Happy is going to go down. And right now, it is interesting situation, because G2 can definitely abuse this with that player advantage. Just barrel down into a quick B split, A split. You don't have to complicate it really all too much, and you should be good, especially with that weapon advantage. But what gives you goes for the peak. Oh, nice shot there from Michael. So this just gets easier and easier from this point forwards. They've got the B-bomb site. They've got 4 players in there. So that's basically the round 1 for G2. But that would still, they still need to win many more rounds here, James.
Yeah, so things getting a bit more serious for Envy as they will start to be a bit concerned as to this momentum of G2, and they will opt for the save with their 3 players. We'll see if G2 go for the hunt. It seems they will, so we'll see what Envy can hold on to for now. We can have a quick look at the scoreboard, please.
The scoreboard.
The scoreboard, we can see that it's going to be the 3rd loss bonus for
What's in store, James?
Envy. A board is in store, Dan. If you're in the board store.
Excellent.
Apex has had a great many frags, but he needs a few more to take Envy over the line here. That's a nice Molotov over towards the platform, actually. NBK gonna have a great pop flash off the blue, and JK will have to rebuy. Lots of Molotovs for G2 here. Maybe expecting some sneaky positions from Envy players who might only have pistols. Try and force them out, especially towards B. There are 2 close lefts where you might want to use those Molotovs, and behind the red as well. But for now, they'll just have a lurker towards B or the T side.
It's still such an awful situation. They cannot make a single mistake at this point. And it's a nice entry there from Rain. I love the fearlessness. So brave was Rain there. But Apex is in a pretty dodgy position. Now always going to get most of that. Really nicely done. But he's moved position. Will they expect this? He goes in. Oh, they're not ready for it. Spray comes down, and it's only 1 player there he'll find. And that is going to be a very fortunate G2, as they still have a strong push in. And they've got the lurker in Rain to take down any rotating players. Rotators.
It's really interesting that they chose to push into B like that. I mean, they're nading through a smoke towards the fence position and Molotoving through a smoke, but they can't see the result of those nades because of the smoke, so they push through the smoke, which is really disadvantageous. That could have been the match, maybe, had some frags gone in the wrong direction there. So I don't know if something spooked them and made them push fast. Maybe they thought a flank was there. And note that at the beginning they had no vision as to... They had nobody watching long at all, which I don't know if it was an accident in a situation like this, where Envy, with limited utility, might go for a fast push. Maybe that's what made them go so fast, I don't know, but here we go. G2 will lose 3 players, NBK will survive. Let's see if G2 can survive another round. Double Ops coming out for the T side.
Well, things have slowed down for EnVyUs quite somewhat, but they just need 1 round, and they slowly have been getting a lot of opportunities to do that. G2 looking a lot more comfortable. 3 ops, and they don't find even a tag through the doors as EnVyUs launch themselves across. DK though, he's going to find a quick kill, that said, onto JKem, and the cover comes in. Oh, that was just spam through the smoke as well from his teammate. That's excellent coverage done. Fox and Dennis very, very low. In fact, this looks awful right now for G2. It looks worse than the chances for a 2nd season of Firefly, James.
I wonder, in this situation, what merits there is in buying the auto sniper instead of the 3rd AWP if you're going to dispose of them regardless. Yes, it's more money, but you can't afford to lose a single round. So maybe the argument is there. Kenny going for the peak, missing the shot, manages with support from teammates to make it out safely and retain the man advantage for Envy. Minutes on the clock here for G2 to try and recover. Pushing through the doors, trying to see what they can find. Makalele asking questions towards short, but Happy is far in advance of that flashbang. Makalele will get the frag regardless.
Yeah, so they are actually making inroads here into this round, but the time is starting to play a nasty effect on their chances. As NBK watches for Dennis there by long, and the health on Dennis is so awful, but NBK is going to be distracted right now, back onto short. There's a quick frag. He's looking for the 2nd one. Is he going to check behind him? Dennis is coming, and he's flashed. He is not going to die as Fox gets onto the bomb site and eliminated, and that's going to be that. 16-10, EnVyUs after an explosive start. It got a little bit scary for a while, but they managed to pull it off, and